Alright, just when you thought you figured everything out, you got your oil changed and got new tires and you're ready to rock and roll, and you're thinking, gosh, I wonder how much fluid is in my transmission. And you raise the hood up, there's no dipstick. When you figure it out eventually and you have to crawl underneath, I want to show you how to check that transmission fluid and where you got to put it in. So we'll get straight to the video. So won't have to waste any of your time, because you're probably stuck along the road somewhere at a service station wondering how to do this. So you got to crawl up under here. It's on the passenger side. There's our cats. You know, these are hot if you've been running the vehicle, so try to do this when it's cold. And I got a light set up here shining straight up, and there's the back of the transmission. Give me a second to get kind of situated here. Alright, so there we are. And if I point right about there, you see there's a little plug sticking up. Yeah, they thought it would be cute to put a plug there to make you get underneath the vehicle, get all dirty, and say some bad words. They couldn't have just stuck a tube on there. But I'll give them credit. It's better than the Mountaineers and the Explorers earlier years. You got to pull the plug off on the bottom and squirt fluid up in it, and it's the mess. But anyway, so here's our 19 wrench. We got to stick this on there. All right, so we can just broke loose. Now there's a little plug. We got to take this plug off here. And inside that plug, there's a little plastic housing. Usually the plug will come off first and leave the housing in there, but it may come off together. All right, so it's all coming out together. And let me see if I can get the plug off of it. Well, we'll just pull it out together. And this is the ingenious way they want you to check the transmission fluid in this thing. Let's pull the plug off there. So get the plug pulled off there, and we'll wipe the dipstick off here, and there it is. Now we've got two marks on here. We've got A and B. Not sure why, or I'm not sure what they mean, but I think probably warm and cold. So we'll wipe this off real quick here, and we'll stick this back in, and we'll take our measurement. We'll stick it back in here wherever the hole is. Kind of interesting to get that thing just right in the hole. There we go. All right, we'll stick it back in like that, and then we'll pull it back out and look at our reading again, and it looks like we're right between A and B. So I think we're going to be okay. I'll check the book, check the manual, go online. I don't have a manual with this truck, but I'll go on Google and search and see what that means. But this is basically how you check it. So you wipe that back off, stick this back up in here like this. And when you're laying on your back, it can get a little tricky. There we go. And we'll stick that back in there like that, and we'll just put the plug back in. We'll stick the plug back in up here, right about there. And it's just a normal plug. Screws in righty-tighty, loosey, lefty-loosey. And tighten that back up and torque it down. Just snug it. You don't have to do anything crazy with it when you put it back together. And actually, I was surprised. I thought I would need some fluid, but I'm not sure who's worked on this before. They may have added some, I don't know, but it always makes me feel better when I do it myself and check these things. And I'm sure you are feeling the same way about your vehicle. So there we go. We'll just kind of snug it, nothing crazy. You don't have to over tighten it. And that's it. That's how you check your transmission fluid in a 6-speed F-150, especially in 2010. And while you're under here, if you want to have bad dreams and nightmares, go ahead and check for leaks, but nothing major here. I spilled some fluid the other day, but other than that, everything seems to be pretty good. So there you go.